And we will start off with our land acknowledgement. Associated Students recognizes and acknowledges the first people of this ancestral and unceded territory of the Fernandino Tautaviam Band of Mission Indians that is now occupied by our campus of California State University, Northridge. Honors their elders, past and present, and the descendants who are citizens of the Fernandino Tautaviam Band of Mission Indians. Associated Students recognizes that the tribe is still here, and we are committed to lifting up their stories, culture, and community. We'll go and turn over to the Pledge of Allegiance. Please stand if you are able. Alrighty, I will turn it over to our Attorney General for the roll call.
Vice President Anderson. Senator Bovnagry. Senator Chavez. Senator Doe. Senator Dunn. Senator Kaddish. Senator Iman Khan. Senator Awais Khan. Senator Mezabin. Senator Radionov. Senator Saravia. Senator Scher. Senator Tybee. Senator Toledo Carranza. Senator Tran. And I'll do one more time, Senator Awais Khan. We have a quorum.
Thank you, Golden. We'll now go ahead and move on to the approval of the agenda for today's meeting. Is there a motion? Senator Tybee.
I move to approve today's agenda.
Thank you. Is there a second? Senator Scher, thank you. Any discussion? All right, seeing none, the motion passes unanimously. We'll go ahead and move on to the approval of the minutes for last meeting, November 27th. Is there a motion? Senator Doe.
I move to approve the minutes from November 27th.
Thank you. Is there a second? Senator Tybee, thank you. Any discussion? Great, seeing none, the motion passes unanimously. We don't have any special presentations today, but we'll go ahead and move on to open forum. Open forum is intended as an opportunity for any member of the public to address the Associated Student Senate regarding any issues affecting CSUN students. Speakers are allowed 3 minutes each to speak. Please sign in using the clipboard for minute recording purposes. Oh, we missed you, James.
I know I missed a couple meetings this semester. I apologize. Good morning, everyone. My name is James Forster. I serve as your AS Programs Manager. Just giving you some final updates about some events that we have going on this week. So our first event this week is tonight from 5 to 7 p.m. in the Northridge Center. We'll be hosting our Finals Are a Drag event, which is essentially a drag bingo event. So come on by and you can play some bingo, have some fun. We will have some snacks there, some final supplies, along with some awesome prizes. So be sure to come on by. That's from 5 to 7 p.m. in the Northridge Center tonight. And then our last event for the semester is tomorrow, our final Farmers Market Winter Fest, happening normal times from 10 to 3 p.m. It's the last chance if any of you are looking for some last minute holiday gifts and whatnot for the season. Be sure to check out some of our vendors. We'll have some awesome stuff. I know Outdoor Adventures will be out there in the square making s'mores on a live fire out in the square, which would be really cool. And we'll have a bunch of other activities and crafts. So we hope to see you all there tomorrow from 10 to 3. And that's it for me, I believe, for the semester.
Thank you so much, James. Are there any questions? Alrighty, thank you. Oh, yes, Senator
Permission to be recognized.
granted. Yes, Senator Toledo Cron.
Permission to be recognized.
Granted.
Hello, my name is Claire Groninger and I'm here on behalf of Matador Sports Network. As you probably saw in the agenda, I have requested a certain amount of money for supplemental funds in order to convert the Matador Sports Network into a multicam setup. If you don't know what the Matador Sports Network is, it's a division within sports clubs that helps sports club broadcast our events. We actually had two this weekend. We had an alumni rugby game and the alumni won, sadly enough. But our ice hockey team had their very last game of this semester and they played against Cal. We beat them 3-2. So we really show up, Matadors rock on, right? So we really want to expand our brand as the Matador Sports Network. You can ask Calvin up top. He's using our laptop right now to broadcast your meeting. And I have talked his ear off for about 3 years. I've been with the Matador Sports Network for 4, about converting our setup to multicam. So that would allow us to have a wide camera, which you see on your Zoom, and then also a close-up. So when our lovely president or anyone else is talking, it would be a close-up. So the request would go beyond just the Matador Sports Network, but we petitioned for it. So hopefully you grant it. Thank you very much.
That is so exciting. Oh my gosh. And just so you all know, that is in the special meeting agenda there, her request. So yeah, thank you so much for being here this morning and sharing that with us. Alrighty, is anyone else here for open forum? All right, seeing none, we'll go on to report, starting with mine. Well, everyone, we have made it to the last Senate meeting of the semester. I can't believe it. It's so bittersweet, but we still have a whole nother semester. Don't worry. Oh, we have one more. My weeks are so off. Oh my God. I forgot that it wasn't, I thought finals were next week. Okay. Thank God, because I have quite a few papers to write. Well, we're almost there. Never mind. My bad. I didn't really attend many meetings last week. I was out a lot, unfortunately sick, so don't have much to report on my end. But just wanted to remind you all that we do have quite a few town halls this week, so that's really, really exciting. If you do have a town hall this week, again, feel free to announce it during the announcement section. I have them all on my calendar, so very, very excited for that. This week we do have like an IRA board meeting, an educational policies committee meeting, faculty senate that I can report on all about next week. Last week we had commuter fair, or commuter appreciation week, we'll say, and then, commuter fair is on Thursday. So I want to thank you all for helping us out with that and tabling. I couldn't be there for the donuts, but I heard it was a really good time. And then the commuter fair was really awesome. A lot of students really liked the whole parking permit, free parking permit thing that we were yelling across campus. So it sounds like we got a lot of, I guess we call it signups or people that entered the raffle. So we will pick those winners this week and email them. So yeah, again, thank you all so much for your support with that. Really, really awesome. And yeah, that's really all for me. Are there any questions on my report? Alrighty, just good luck with finals and all that good stuff. Vice President Anderson unfortunately couldn't be here. She is dealing with an emergency that just kind of happened last night. So sending her all of our love, but we'll go ahead and turn it over to our Chief of Staff for her report.
Good morning, everyone. I hope you had an awesome weekend and just, again, very restful. Cabinet did not meet last week, but we did have a very successful commuter week, as our president mentioned. We utilized our meeting time to pass out donuts to our awesome seats community, so it's very fun to see friendly faces. Can you believe some people said no to donuts? I was like, what? No, please, we're just trying to give you some free stuff. But hopefully we'll see how next year plans out for next semester. This week, Cabinet will be meeting for the last time this semester, but I'm very proud of everyone thus far. I know this semester is closing out very quickly. I know everyone tells us like, yeah, time will pass by in a blink of an eye, and it does. It passed by so fast this semester, but I'm very proud. I'm also very proud of all of you for those who are already planning or already had your town halls. I did mention it to Cabinet to stop by to any town hall that they, have time to visit. So hopefully you'll have a supporting and very friendly face to see in your town halls. For Cabinet reports, our Chair of Elections just very much reminding all of us to absolutely have no AS or USU election conversations in the office, and is proud to announce that the first elections event is How to Run for AS workshop happening January 30th next semester. So please feel free to announce that. We're announcing it here. Tell everyone. As for our Chair of Legislative Affairs, she's been leading her amazing committee, but they're also planning this awesome event called Big Party. And you'll hear more about it next semester, but they're very diligently working on that. And just a quick shout out to all the chairs and all cabinet members, but they're very diligently leading their committees. I'm very proud of them and all the work that they've done this semester. And hopefully next semester, you'll see all the wonderful events that they're planning this semester to finally pan out for next semester. So thank you so much and have a great day.
Thank you to our Chief of Staff. Are there any questions on her report? Great, seeing none, we'll go and turn over to our Chair of Finance.
Thank you. Good morning, everybody. I will start by sharing our account balances, which have not changed since last week. Within STAR, we have $170,830. Unassigned contingency, $745,654. Clubs and orgs assigned $15,000, same as Phil Fund, $15,000 as well. And clubs and orgs travel, we have $5,732. Moving on to my report, today's the last day for the annual budget. So if you're a part of a student club and org, please make sure you submit an annual budget. Over the weekend, I met with about 15 clubs to go over the AS Finance 101 makeup trainings, as well as to help them put together and compile their budgets. The majority of students, clubs, and orgs submit their budgets the last weekend or like the day before the budget is due. So over the weekend, we received like around 80 budgets. So that's great to know. And today is going to be our last finance committee meeting for the semester, and we'll be meeting over winter break to do our committee deliberations as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Yvette, for your report. Are there any questions? Alrighty, seeing none, we'll go and turn over to our Attorney General.
Hello, everyone. So as we're coming to the very end of the semester, we've been doing a lot of Senate in a minutes. We've been pretty much able to do them every single week, which is great. This week, we do have an opening for anyone who's interested in participating. We had signups for all of our previous ones, but if anyone didn't get a chance to do Senate in a minute and wants to show their face a little bit, get their image out there more, and maybe have an opportunity to just connect a little with your constituents on a different level with an update on what happened in Senate, let me know. And we would film that this week. Also, great job on getting your town halls off the ground and going. I'm going to do my best to come to as many as I can with my schedule. And maybe we'll do a little parliamentary procedure refresh next semester, but otherwise just great job with all the distance you've come in getting down Robert's rules and figuring out how to make motions, and everything has been incredible. So good work, everyone.
Thank you so much. Are there any questions on Golden's report? All right, seeing none, we'll go ahead and turn it over to our standing committee reports, starting with external affairs.
Good morning, everyone. Not much to report today. We will have a resolution in next week and no official meeting next week for external, or this week.
Awesome, thank you so much. Any questions? Alrighty, seeing none, we'll go ahead and turn it over to internal affairs.
Not much as well to report here. We worked on one of our motions and we approved it. That's what we'll be discussing next. There's a few amendments I want to make to it, or just one amendment that will cover a wide range of things. So I'll talk about that next.
Alrighty, for the motion,
Yes.
Okay. of course. You can go to and make that amendment, excuse me.
Okay, I would like to amend the motion to make changes all across where it says Diversity and Inclusion Committee to Diversity, Equity and Inclusion Committee. So just flat out everywhere that says Diversity and Inclusion Committee, we'll just include the word equity after diversity. And there's a few points that I can point out specifically where it says that, but there's a handful of it, and it was just missed throughout the document.
Okay, so I'm just wanting to clarify, there are additional changes on top of what's already highlighted in the document.
Yes, and the only thing that was changed on this document is just the title name. So Chair of Diversity, Equity and Inclusion, or Diversity, Equity and Inclusion Committee.
Okay, perfect, thank you. Are there any questions? Alrighty. Seeing none, all those in favor of approving of updating the diversity, equity, inclusion chair and committee code as amended, please raise your hand. Any opposed? Any abstained? Great, the motion passes. Alrighty, anything else from internal?
No, nothing else.
Awesome, thank you. Alrighty, we'll move on to university affairs.
Oh, whoa. Alrighty, so University Affairs has been working on an event that we wanted to do. So on December 14th during University Affairs times from 5 to 6, we're having an event called Wine and Dine. There will not be alcohol, sorry. What it will be though is a chance to invite students to come out to our open forum to talk to us, kind of like a town hall. We wanted to gauge more referrals to work on during next semester, so we thought having an event would be a good use of our time to, gauge what the students want within our university, of course. Other than that, I have nothing else to report.
Thank you so much. Will we be dining at that meeting? Will there be food?
Yes, there will be food.
Good, nice. Okay, thank you. Very, very exciting. Alrighty, any questions on Nathan's report? Alrighty, seeing none, we'll go ahead and turn it over to our executive director, and I'll go ahead and read his report. He doesn't have much to report on his end, but this week looks packed with meetings. We have our IRA meeting and personal board too. But he also wants to wish you all a happy December, and that we were able to offer the accounting generalist position, and they are currently going through background screening. And then we will start the interview process for the sports club manager and several other positions. He hopes you're getting ready for the end of the semester, and good luck on finals. Alrighty, we'll go ahead and move over to our university advisor, Asia Butler.
Good morning. Let's see, we finished up our makeup trainings for the leadership conference last week, and we were finally able to confirm our purchase for our new alcohol safety education training. So we're looking forward to rolling that out in the spring semester. And that's all. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Are there any questions on our university advisors report? All right, seeing none, we'll go ahead and turn it over to our faculty advisor, Dr. Veda Ward.
Good morning, everyone. It's hard to imagine that we are coming to the end of the semester. And as has been mentioned, Faculty Senate coming up, and then looking forward to our upcoming semester as well. Many of you all have been involved in advising, and that's great. I hope that you and your constituents are ready for the upcoming semester. One of the important things that we look at right now is the shortening of days. And as the days shorten, that means there's less and less light. But one of the things I always bring up at the end of the semester is the goal of moving toward the light. And that is what is happening during your finals and the wrap-up experiences. Don't look at them as the end, but rather more importantly, as the beginning. If you noticed on the news, probably you saw something about job actions among faculty and different campuses, but this specific day, it's focusing on Cal Poly Pomona. So again, the idea is thinking about not only your faculty in the classrooms, but as this is their careers, they have chosen to commit their knowledge, ability, their work lives and private lives to our educational environment and achievements. Those are things that are brought to bear in preparing not only you, but moving the entire state of California forward through the CSU system. So again, I hope that you'll talk when you have time with your faculty members about those commitments, what that means, and then how that works not only into what they do in the classroom, but how they're paid, how they receive benefits and are motivated as actual committed workers in the CSU system. The next thing that I think is really important is looking at the end of the semester as a way to pull together all of the things that we do in higher education. So when you get to that last week and you're looking at course objectives, where those assignments came from, how they relate, how that goes back into our campus, and we just mentioned Educational Policies Committee, which designs how all of the courses on our campuses and departments fit together as a cohesive whole, and how we become CSU Northridge. More importantly, then how do the courses at Northridge fit together into that broader scheme of higher education that make you all as CSUN graduates, hopefully at the forefront of leadership, knowledge, and ability in your future fields. So again, it's one of those times when we want to look really at the positive, staying strong and making sure that you represent who you are, more importantly, as well as who we are as an institution. So I want to thank you so much for your tolerance, forbearance, and hanging in there this semester, not only for yourselves, but for your constituents. Thanks.
Thank you so much, Dr. Ward, for that report. Are there any questions? Alrighty, seeing none, we'll go ahead and go over to new business since we don't have any unfinished business. We do have one club constitution to approve titled Matador Democrats, which is attached to the agenda. Is there, excuse me, a motion? Senator Saravia.
I move to approve line item A.
Thank you. Is there a second? Senator Toledo Carranza, thank you. Any discussion? All right, seeing none, all those in favor of approving line item A, please raise your hand. Any opposed? Any abstained? All right, the motion passes. Okay, that was all for new business. Again, we do have a special meeting agenda at 9:50, so there will be quite a few other new line items under new business for that. We don't have any information items or discussion items. We do have a legislative referral, and I will go ahead and wait on that one, and we'll assign it in the next semester. Alrighty, are there any announcements from the board? Great time to talk about town halls. Yes, Senator Doe.
Hi, everyone. So Nathan and I are going to be doing our town hall on December 14th. It's going to be next Thursday. It's just going to be in the club room in the business building. So that's BB 2121, but we'll send out the flyer to everyone as well. It's going to be super chill and we'll have some snacks. And so feel free to come. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, Senator Toledo Carranza.
Just wanted to invite you all to my town hall today. Sadly, Peter is sick, but I'll be hosting the town hall today, December 4th at 2 p.m. at the Thousand Oaks Room.
Awesome, thank you. Yes, Senator Khan.
I will be having my town hall December 6th. That's this Wednesday from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. It will be in Jacaranda, 2522. It's on the flyer. Please come. I'll have Portos and hot chocolate, and it'll be really nice to see you guys.
Yes, Senator Tybee.
Matthew and I plan to take our town hall outdoors, and it's going to be outside Manzanita Hall. It was moved from tomorrow to today after Senate, and then on Thursday, that's going to be our catering day, and we're planning to have Jersey Mike's catering. That's going to be at 11 a.m. on Thursday.
Awesome. Thank you. Any other? Yes, Senator Tran.
We have our lower division town hall on December 6th as well at 10:30 a.m. to 12, and we'll have Kane's Chicken.
You're bringing me some, right? Just kidding. Alrighty. Are there any other announcements or town hall announcements? Yes.
Not necessarily town hall related, but I did want to give a big ginormous shout out to James for helping us this entire commuter week. He did an absolutely amazing job setting up, taking down, assisting us with everything we needed. And honestly, we look forward to more collaboration for next semester with all the events that we have, including all of the ones for cabinet, including town hall. So thank you so much, James. We appreciate you.
Yay. Thanks, James. Any other announcements? Yes, Senator Chavez.
Just a reminder, my town hall is on Wednesday, December 6th in the Thousand Oaks room from 1 to 2 p.m. For the College of Social Behavioral Sciences, and there will be Dave's Hot Chicken.
Yay. Any further announcements? All right, just a couple things I want to mention before we wrap up. Reboot Camp is January 19th. Hopefully you all RSVP'd already. I think you still can. It's just you won't be entered in to receive any of the giveaways. Bummer, but if you haven't, please make sure you RSVP. This is like a mandatory event. And obviously you've had plenty of notice as well. And it's going to be really fun. We all get to hang out and have some really good time together. And then also last week on December 1st, you should have received an email from Dr. Watkins and Provost Komaraju with regard to the CFA like strike, like an update on it. Hopefully it was very clear and concise to you all. I worked with Dr. Watkins and our chair of legislative affairs, Mitul Kalra, to kind of edit this document to make it sound more like understandable for students and provide them the proper resources. So hopefully, again, it sounds concise and it makes sense to you all. I know that next week there's going to be, or not sorry, next week, I'm sorry, tomorrow, excuse me, there's going to be a kind of rally with regard to the strike, but our campus is not on strike tomorrow, but there will be like a rally around it. Just heads up on that. But yeah, I just want to remind you all of that. Any further announcements? Alrighty, seeing none, we'll go ahead and turn over to our Attorney General for the final roll call.
Vice President Anderson, Senator Bovnagry, Senator Chavez, Senator Doe, Senator Dunn, Senator Kaddish, Senator Iman Khan, Senator Owais Khan, Senator Mezabin, Senator Radionov, Senator Saravia, Senator Scher, Senator Tybee, Senator Toledo Carranza, Senator Tran.
Thank you, Golden. I will go ahead and adjourn this meeting at 9:30 a.m. and we will have to wait until 9:50 to start our special meeting agenda. So got a little 20-minute break. Sorry, Nathan. Yeah, so you get a little 20-minute break, grab some food or something, and we will start at 9:50 back here. Is 9:50, so I will go ahead and call this meeting to order at 9:50, and I will go ahead and turn it over to Golden for the roll call.
Vice President Anderson, Senator Bobnagry, Senator Chavez, Senator Doe, Senator Dunn, Senator Kaddish, Senator Iman Khan, Senator Awais Khan, Senator Mezabin, Senator Radionov, Senator Sarabia, Senator Scher, Senator Tybee, Senator Toledo Carranza, Senator Tran. We have a quorum.
Thank you to our Attorney General, and we'll go ahead and move on to the approval of the agenda for today's special meeting. Is there a motion? Senator Tybee.
I move to approve today's agenda for the special meeting.
Thank you. Is there a second? Senator Doe, thank you. Any discussion? All right, seeing none, the motion passes unanimously. We'll go to open forum. I don't think anyone's here for open forum though. And there's no report. So we'll just go ahead and move into new business. So we kind of ran through everything a little bit earlier today. We do have a couple line items under new business. We'll go ahead and see if there's a motion. Yes, Senator Toledo Carranza.
I motion to move on to new business.
We can just approve the line item if you want.
I move to approve line item A.
Okay, great. Thank you. Is there a second? Senator Tybee, thank you. Any discussion? All right, seeing none, all those in favor of approving line item A, please raise your hand. Any opposed? Any abstained? Great, the motion passes. Yay, go sports clubs. Alrighty, moving on to line item B, is there a motion? Yes, Senator Scher.
I move to approve line item B.
Great, thank you. Is there a second? Senator Tybee, thank you. Any discussion? Just to clarify, this is what we were discussing in open forum earlier in our earlier meeting. Thank you. So really exciting stuff for our Matador Sports Network. Any further discussion? All right, seeing none, all those in favor of approving line item B, please raise your hand. Any opposed? Any abstained? The motion passes. Moving on to line item C, is there a motion? Senator Saravia.
I move to approve line item C.
Thank you. Is there a second? Senator Tybee, thank you. Any discussion? I know it is a really big amount, so just to kind of clarify, it is for $90,000 from capital improvement, to AS for kind of the USU area suites to refresh them. You obviously saw that we had the floors done and the walls painted, but this is like for phase 2 of the remodel refresh for our office. So things like cubicles and desk and all that good stuff. And overhead storage, I should also include. Any further discussion? Great, seeing none, all those in favor of approving line item C, please raise your hand. Any opposed? Any abstained? The motion passes. Yay, Daniela. Alrighty, moving on to line item D, is there a motion? Senator Saravia.
I move to approve line item D.
Awesome. Is there a second? Senator Khan, thank you. Is there any discussion? And I'll turn it over to our Chair of Finance.
Yeah, thanks everyone. So Sustainable Fashion Club, they're hosting their From Waste to Wear fashion show exhibit. It's going to be this Friday in Manzanita Hall from 6 to 9 p.m. and everyone's invited. It's going to be a fashion show. You can also mingle, network, meet faculty and staff. So it'll be fun. There'll also be like photo booths and whatnot. But I just want to mention that for this request, they initially requested a supplemental request prior. They sought $500 just for like chair rentals. And this did not go to Senate because the amount was under 600, and I approved the $500 amount. But working with the student club and org, they're realizing that they need more money to put on this event, so they're seeking $2,400. And the breakdown of that item is mostly towards like space rental, lighting equipment, things of that nature. So if this amount is approved in total, in full, the new allocated amount approved for the club would be $2,000, $2,900, which is still underneath the $3,000 max we can approve for any given event.
Thank you to our Chair of Finance. Is there any further discussion? All right, seeing none, all those in favor of approving line item D, please raise your hand. Any opposed? Any abstained? All right, the motion passes. Before we move on to final roll call, I wanted to just make a quick announcement. Thank you, John. We have our AS holiday celebration. Super, super exciting. This is going to be on December 13th from 12 to 2 p.m. up in the Thousand Oaks room where a lot of your town halls are, so I'm sure you're familiar. There's going to be a cookie decorating station, a holiday sweater contest, a white elephant exchange, and just lots of fun holiday games and prizes, of course. Always the best part. So you'll see, you should have gotten an email on Friday from Kevin, just kind of detailing everything. So if you do want to, participate in the white elephant gift exchange, or, what the categories for the holiday sweater will look like, hopefully you can click on that email and see everything. If not, I can try to forward it all to you all again, just so it's back in the top of your inbox, but hopefully you can attend. A good way to kind of de-stress in between finals and all that good stuff. So yeah, December 13th, 12 to 2 p.m., Thousand Oaks room. I will see you all there, hopefully. Alrighty, we'll go ahead and move on to our final roll call then.
Vice President Anderson, Senator Bobnagry, Senator Chavez, Senator Doe, Senator Dunn, Senator Kaddish, Senator Iman Khan, Senator Awais Khan, Senator Mezabin, Senator Radionov, Senator Saravia, Senator Scher, Senator Tybee, Senator Toledo Carranza, Senator Tran. Thank you.
Thank you, Golden. And with that, we'll go ahead and adjourn our meeting at 9:58 a.m. So say p.m. Thank you all and have a beautiful weekend. Good luck with finals.